Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome on in. So, might know that today I was planning on playing some more Super Lesbian Animal RPG, but we've got a bit something special today. So, a few days ago, I contacted someone by the name of Derlux, who's making a game called Pawperty Damage, which is sort of like a game like Rampage, and where you go around a city and smash stuff. And you're kind enough to give me keys, so big shout out to them. First of all. We're gonna be trying that out a bit today. It's let me just load up here. This is the beta demo we got here, so should be loading up right now. Oh, there we go. Didn't have the game capture on, but here it is. So if you haven't seen it, it's basically macro furry game where you're a big furry, you go around smashing stuff. Yeah, I've seen a few people playing it, like Vermont the Seagull's playing it. Let's just try the thing. So each get like a going with the basic mode where you just cause as much damage in 5 minutes. There's a time attack mode for where you have to destroy as much of the city as you can. Sandbox mode for no time limit and limited stamina. Customizable game mode. And a photo mode for taking all your screenshots. But here we're going with the basic one, Crush Hour. We get 5 minutes, and for game's got you 4 furry characters. We have Punk Trummer Thrash, non-binary, Surfer Jock of Rex, Chief Scientist Rach, and Himbo Foreman Big Mig. Go with Rex today, so let me show you how this thing plays a bit. So my guess is, yep, we're a big old furry, and you know what big furries do? Smash cities. You can punch stuff, kick stuff, stomp stuff, you throw cars. It's inside. There we go. And of course, smash buildings. You might notice you also got a little thing in the upper right corner for showing our size, because the more we destroy, the bigger our character gets, which makes it a lot easier to destroy more of the city. It's naturally big. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it definitely does look like one of those cool cathartic games, Squonky. It's definitely I've heard it being described by folks who played it. I'm not sure if and when they're gonna do modding, but I'm almost certain there's gonna be some level of modding from viewers, because as I have heard like stuff about, see the little billboards you can sometimes see in these buildings. Apparently you're gonna be able to mod your own billboards into the game. Like, can't really see me right here, but there's some good cute ones. Like there's one over there, right over there, Yeet. There's one right there. I heard you're gonna be able to mod your own billboards and stuff in the game, and a lot of cool ads, like some big steppy landscaping there. Another thing in this mode is that you have to occasionally restore stamina by eating cars or stuff. Well, normally I think eating cars would be bad for your stamina, because if you try and eat metal, usually just makes you throw up a big mess of scrap metal, various electronics, and oil. Not fun, but I guess being a macro means you've got a stomach of iron. Yeah, true. Lots of iron in cars. Yeah, as CAs get bigger, it becomes a lot more useful to stomp on stuff, because it just gets a bigger effect and does lots more damage. I guess you could is there a compensation for the fact I wasn't able to get a macro March picture at all, but even though I think in reality Mech would not be the kind of person to smash up a city, in reality he'd be the type of just stand there nervously not wanting to break anything. Because he's a little too nice like that. Also, these little VIP targets which apparently give you more points if you break them. And game points translate into just getting bigger, so more points makes it easier to get more points. Should be a car around here to grab. Or whole bus. There we go. Also, I'm pretty sure this has a co-op mode, which lets you play with a second player as well, so that'll be... So if you and a friend want to go tag team a city. And... yeah, there's definitely going to be billboard modding in the game, but... as for character modding, I'm not sure if that is, but you know furries are. I'm pretty sure that answer is the chance of being able to mod your own persona in the game will be yes. If not supported by the official creator, then by someone else who plays the game, because... look, with furries, they're gonna want to put themselves in the game, so you know how it is. Yep, they definitely do find a way to do that sort of stuff. Kick it, there we go. Look at the cars fly. VIP bus over there. That does remind me how apparent. I remember the other day I was watching someone playing through the new Peppa Pig game where you make a friend and you and Peppa go visit various places around the world. It's funny because you can go to London, of course, visit like her capital city, and the Queen shows up there, which is of course pretty awkward, especially where at the end of the bit area you get a little in memoriam bit for the Queen, which I know why they did, since you know Peppa Pig's a big British cartoon and all that, but still feels very awkward, especially if you aren't like one of those royal watchers. Yeah, I remember like seeing that video of Rayquaza Jr., whatever his name is, playing it, and just being like so shocked when he sees it. But let's try a bit of sandbox mode. Just let's run stuff. Start at 14 feet. Put that to 1,000, and let's give it a shot. Like the little details at this side, you can actually hear the trees and such. Oh, and your ability to just like mess with stuff instantly. But you know, I think we need a bit of a, you know, it's the Super Mario movie's out right now, so we need a little something to themed around that movie. So this is you on Super Mushrooms. And this is you on Mega Mushrooms. Any questions? Anyone else remember that old, yeah, you know, those old weird PSAs? I think the first I heard of it was from Robot Chicken sketch where the lady just totally loses it and starts talking about all the other stuff that happens, and you know, like smacking her grandmother to talk about the profits from the grandmother's bake sale. You guys can see when you set the scale to 1,000, just sometimes just get real big real fast. And there are farms out there, but you can't actually get to them. But yeah, let me restart quick just so I can show you some of the little details in this scene. As soon as I just break a tree or two, just so I'm not walking super slow. Because, you know, sure you may be macro, but that doesn't mean you're allowed to run. Like there's one for Soda Cola, Hotel, the Walmart bar, Pizza Hut with big steppy landscaping, leave nothing but paw prints. Beast to buy. I remember there was a restaurant seeing in one playthrough called TF Tuesdays. There. Boise Play, the Raw Arcade. Yeah, McRose, Have a Bite. That's next month game. And need a cab? Call a cab. AK, you know, the old phrase about cops. There's an ad for Yeet over there, which could also just be an instruction. Yeah, definitely is one of those fun little stress reliever games. You know, the kind you play for like just a few bits after work and all that. I'll quickly try out the photo mode just for a sec, just show that off for a bit. We'll switch to how about our yeah, what's the thrash here? Just show off all the photo modes. Usual sandbox options for playing around with sandbox mode. All these effects, like vibration is, yeah, editing, film grain if you want to go for like those old school videos, exposure for how bright the sun is, and also switch camera, move it around. Yeah, and with this you can shot shots like this. And there's a slow motion mode we can do as well. Can't forget about that. There we go. Off it goes. How about we got a good one on this bus here? Right, you can move the camera a bit faster with the scroll wheel. Yeah, a lot of cool touches if you really want to do some cool camera stuff. This, I'm not like an expert photographer, although I have a friend who's into photography, but goes, went a bit off to the side there, but how about this? Oh. It switches to we'll be right back as the camera just smashes into me. Yeah, if you set the option smash, you can get your character really big really quickly. I think they've seen like get up to like 1.5 thousand feet or even 2,000 feet. Sadly, can't really go beyond the semi-limits like, oh, attack the farms at all, but who knows? Maybe modders will be able to make their own levels and such to do stuff with. Yeah, just gonna level a few more blocks and then we'll finish up here. How big I can be. I'm big in Japan, as the meme goes. Here you go, just see stuff flying everywhere now when I stomp. How about we get that camera shot inevitably everyone wants to see? Oh. One. Right, space is stomp. There we go. Missed by just a hair. Because look, let's be honest, a lot of the macro fur fans came here to see something like this. Or at least, you know, the folks who don't mind getting stepped on something like a mile high and having every bone in your body probably shattered. Oop, hang on. Because I know a lot of people are into that, even though I'm personally not, because, you know, I'm not a fan of being turned into a pancake on the floor like that, but there we go. That's what y'all came here to see. But yeah, Pawperty damage is looking pretty cool, and I'm going to be playing the full release, grabbing the full release when it comes out. So yeah, thanks again, Airlux, for providing key, and we're going to be moving on for now.